Hey guys, welcome back to yet another Darker video. Today we're going to be talking about and showcasing probably one of my favourite things from the most recent playtest, which was the staggering feature which they added in. Now, I'm going to go into as much detail about it as I can and showcase as much of it as I can for you guys so you know what you're expecting on the next playtest, because I think it's going to be an ongoing mechanic now because it wasn't in the very first playtest. But sit back, relax, and let's get right into it. So, in regards to the most recent playtest, one of the biggest things they changed was the Stagger ability. Now, with the Stagger ability, what it basically entails is it doesn't allow a little sweaty boy like me to charge you as a rogue and just have the ability to continuously stab you, whether I hit your shield, or you parry me, or I hit a wall, or hit anything else. So, the attack speed was just completely out of this world. But now, with the most recent Stagger ability, no matter where you get hit or what you get hit with, there's always an ability which will hinder your movement. So, say for example, me as Rogue, I'm running away from someone and they have a throwing item or an arrow, or I get hit by an NPC. If I get hit and it's a successful hit, I will get staggered. This basically entails a bleed effect icon to come up on the bar above your health at the bottom, and it slows me down. It hinders movement speed. I don't know by how much it slows you down, but it's enough to make a difference. So if you're trying to get away from a ranger, no matter the class, you get staggered, there's a high chance you're going to get another 2 to 3 arrows in the back of the head before you even have a chance to run away. I do admit the stagger ability is a bit too much for some cases as Rogue. I haven't played any other character in the game. I think this next playtest I'm going to vary out to other characters this time, so I actually get a feel for other people. But in this, for this case, I was against a ranger, and he had staggered me, but I wanted to still chase him down. Once the stagger had worn off, I should technically be able to catch up to him, because the Rogue is the fastest character in the game. Even when I holstered him under blades, I got right on him, and as I just pulled him out, he managed to turn on me, hit me with another arrow, and stagger me enough for an NPC to kill me. So I think then do need to fine tweak it a bit, but it has proven to be very effective, and really allows PvP fights to last a lot longer. Now, it isn't just about getting hit. As any character in the game, if you are using a melee weapon, if you hit someone's shield, or if you hit a wall, or anything in the room pretty much, and it's not a successful hit on your opponent or an NPC, you will stagger. It will pretty much decrease your attack time for a couple of seconds, and you'll be slow movement as well. As a rogue, if you hit a shield, you kind of need to try and crouch or pull away from the fight as quick as you can, because the stagger can really hinder your ability to kill the player, basically. Coming into this playtest, as mentioned in previous videos, I was very rusty, and the stagger ability really caught me off guard, because I did expect to be able to go in and just keep stabbing people. But once you get used to the stagger ability, it really does help. And like, as mentioned, when it makes the PvP fights last longer, the game becomes a lot more enjoyable, because you're not just necessarily going in, killing, looting, getting out within like 30 seconds. Like, to actually have an enjoyable PvP fight is brilliant for the game, and it really adds a different level to the gameplay itself. Regardless of your character, regardless of how you play, just be aware that the style ability is there, and just be a bit more mindful when going into certain PvP fights, because all it takes is that one lucky arrow hit or one lucky throwing knife to slow you down, and then you're going to get pushed by other players in that team. Pretty much that's it for the stagger ability. I absolutely love it for the reasons I've mentioned, but the biggest being it makes PvP fights last so much longer, depending on who you're against, of course. But just be mindful. Remember, pick your fights, play tactically, tactically, sorry. And yeah, I will see you all in the next playtest. This is another piece of Darker content, and there'll be so much more to come. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you all in the next video.